and welcome back to another video. My name's Shequita, Beauty and the Queen here on Queen TV, where over here we like to do beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. And I won't hold you up any longer on this video. You will see Micah. Say hi.
Hi.
We will see Micah on this video, so you'll see him pop in and out, which I really don't mind. I try not to be that much of a perfectionist where I kind of like stop my children from reality of walking our normal human function. So on this video we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial, so you'll be seeing this, and then I'm thinking about next video doing like a plus size fashion video. Let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so I just went ahead and did my brows off of camera, and what I'm going to do is just clean up the top part. To do my brows, I used the LA Girl Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Black, and it looks like this in the shade Soft Black. It's Soft Black, there you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and clean up my makeup, and to clean it up I'm just going to use the foundation that I'm going to use, or one of them. I was thinking about mixing. To clean up the top part of my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I am in the shade 7-in-1 Deep Amber, and I'm just going to clean up the top because it looks a little too thick for what I want. So a lot of times I do this too if I've made that mistake, and I kind of like bring it down a little bit and bring it down. I think we're good. And then what I'm going to do is just blend that top a little bit. Just like that. Milk Hydro Boost Primer. Is it the Hydro Grip Primer? Sorry you guys. And this is how it looks. I like it. I really don't have nothing bad to say about it. I wouldn't try this foundation by itself if I know like I'm going like somewhere like dancing or something like that, but if you know I'm going for a photo shoot or taking pictures, this is definitely a good buy. And if you want a cheaper option for this, it would be the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer, and the Jelly Pop Primer actually smells like watermelon. So while that sits on my face and continue to get tacky, I'm just going to do something very basic with my makeup. So I'm going to use a well-loved but not used like it's supposed to be palette, which is the Morphe 25D palette, which looks like this. And it just has all like warm nude colors. Very, very beautiful palette. Like I said, I don't really go into this palette like I should, but we're going to use it today. So I'm going to use a transition color, and for the transition color I think I'm going to go into this color here, which is the color Bentley. And I'm just going to put that right into my crease area very lightly. Then we're just going to do like both eyes at a time. I'm going to bring you in a little closer. I'm just going to make sure that it's blended in very well, and I also like to blend the beginning part into that brow a little bit. Once you have blended it to the best of, to you, whatever looks best to you, then you're going in with the next color. So the next color I think we're going to go in with is the shade NYX, which is this shade right here. And I'm sorry, the first brush that I used was the Morphe E22, which looks like this.
Oh, wait for me.
And then next, for the shade NYX, I'm going to use the Morphe M506, which looks like this. It's gonna swirl it and then take it right into that crease and blend. And make sure you have and then feel free to go back into that other brush to kind of like help blend it out some more. All right, looking good. So once we have done that, next I am going to go into a all over lid color. For that, I'm going to get another brush, which is another M05, but like a clean one, of course. And then I think what I want to do is, I think I want to take the shade Eli, which is this shade right here. And what I want to do is, I want to pack it here. Right here. Yeah. And then I think I want to like blend it in a little bit. Just for that little space that we didn't have nothing on. I'm going to do the other eye. And then blend it just right in that space where we didn't have anything yet. Again, it ain't doing too much, but I'm going to go also in the shade Paxton, which is this shade here. And I'm just going to also put that right in the inner tear duct to kind of like lighten it a little bit more. Just like that. And then blend it just a little bit. Okay. Now I'm just going to line my eyes using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. And of course it is in the shade black. I need a mirror for this, y'all. And we need to cue the B-roll or whatever you want to call it.
Didn't know it'd take me past my destiny. You're behind me with the rest, 'cause I'm a mess. No more you.
And I go home. You said things could only get better. I needed more than ever. They don't. How can I believe you when everything is see-through? Everything is see-through. No more, no more. Everything is see-through. No more, no more. Everything is see-through. How can I believe when everything is see-through? You see through. Gotta make space for the new you, like I'm old news.
Hey you guys, we have secured the lash. I felt like I couldn't breathe. And my battery about to go dead. Lord have mercy. I'm just putting a little mascara underneath just to blend my lashes with the false lashes. You know the drill. And if you don't, I'm just securing my lashes with the false. Shadow and yes, I think I did that. Did I? Comment down below, did I do it? Alright, let's get to the overall face. So it's time to get into the foundation portion of this video. So I was thinking about mixing in two foundations. My Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And this is in the shade Namibia. And then my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation in the shade Deep Amber. And I was thinking about mixing these two in. So we're going to try it out. This is my first time doing it. But these are two like awesome foundations by themselves. So I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. And today I just felt like using a sponge, so I am going to use my Sonia Kashuk beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna dab the bottom of on the back of my hand. Okay, and I'm just going to pat the foundation in place. I like to kind of start center and then work my way out. It just helps your makeup. I learned this tip, I believe, from Jackie Aina. And it just helps your makeup not to look too cakey on the outer portion of your face. That way you don't have to worry about that transfer onto your clothes as much. Because I am one where I like to bring that foundation all the way down, and then I just like to take the rest that is on my sponge and I just like to put the remainder on my forehead, because I don't like too much on my forehead and get all in my hairline and stuff. So again, I like to start here, center, and then blend out, and then every now and again, I like to put a little down here. Just sometimes. And then what I want to do is let that sit, and I'm just going to spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And I'm just going to spray that all over the face. The reason why I like to do this is because once I blend it in, it helps that foundation stay in place, the concealer stays in place. And use the tip part of my sponge, and I am going to pat, and I'm going to bring it down and bring it over. And don't be afraid to pinch that sponge to get it in that corner like you need it to. And then I pinch it when I get over here, because I like to create that. And that's just a little nice and easy way of you cleaning up that shadow too. I forgot that this doggone sponge is a little. That's probably why I haven't used it in so long. It's so kind of tough a little bit. I don't remember it being quite that tough, but shoot, I'm using it now. And you see why it's just important to blend and blend some more. Alright, so next I am going to go ahead and use the Mercier Translucent Powder in the shade Medium Deep. And I'm just gonna spit it like that, and then take what's left inside that can or the top, and I'm just gonna douse it on there, tap the rest that's on my sponge, that extra, and then I like to pat it into that concealer. And again, tap it in here, pat it on the back of your hand, and then press it into that concealer. Press, don't swipe, press. And the reason why we like to press and dab and pat and all of that is because it just helps the makeup to kind of blend into the skin, and that's how you get that skin-like finish to your makeup when you do that. I'm going to use my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade 75 Hazelnut, and I am going to use my BH Cosmetics, and it's my Ray Ray #1 brush, which is a very thick, big powder brush. And I'm just gonna pat it in here, tap off the excess, and then again, we are patting, sis. Pat. Okay? Now, the only time I swipe is to, that's how I make sure that I set those areas. And what I'm going to use is, I'm going to use this little brush. It's a Wet n Wild brush. It doesn't have like no numbers or anything like this. It was part of a holiday collection. Can you see that okay? There we go. It looks like this. You can tell I done used it for the nose before. And I'm just going to follow the out. I think I want to use this one. The Real Techniques 204 brush. And this is the buffing brush, and it looks like this. Alrighty, and then to bring the face back to life a little bit more, I am going to use my Morphe Galambronze in the shade Prodigy. And this is bronzer, not contour. Contour adds shadow to the face, where like if you want to sculpt it, all we're doing is just adding warmth back to the face. And I just like this a little better. Sometimes I do still do the contour. It depends on what look I'm going for. But I love the bronzer because the bronzer just looks a little bit more softer and just kind of like more realistic. So next I'm going to use blush. Okay, so for for blush, I'm going to use the Morphe Deep Glam 8D palette. And this is like a face palette. And it just basically has like 2 highlighters, 2 blushes, and then 3 bronzers. And they have like ones for different skin types. Like, you know, medium, dark, light, that sort of thing. So I am going to use this blush color. I think I want to mix both of them. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to mix these two. And to apply, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics and NYX Matte number 2 brush. And it looks like this. And I'm just going to pat into both of these. Tap off the excess. And then you want to smile and then kind of like bring it upward. Just like that. You feel like you done did too much like I did. Grab that brush that you put your all over face powder on. And then grab your beauty blender if you have to. And then do it like that. Okay, you guys. So now I'm going to use the Black Radiance True Complexion palette in the shade Medium Dark. And I'm just going to grab that highlighter right there. I love this highlighter because it's not so... It makes it look like skin. Okay, and I'm going to apply some lip gloss. Chapstick first. I'm just trying something, child. Okay, and this should be no shocker. My NYX Butter Glosses in the shade Lava Cake and Fudge Me.
In your rearview mirror, it must be nice. You went and got a penthouse. All your friends partying is real loud. Brand new money with a brand new chest. Still a baby bird price straight off the nest like
Yes, honey. Now, the reason why I went ahead and did the chapstick first is because I really wanted it to look like buttery, like, you know, like smooth. Like, you know how you put on primer, depending on your primer, if you want a hydrating primer for your skin to look like, or how you may do like a dewy primer or a matte primer or a primer that makes it look like your skin is glowing from within. I kind of want to try that on the lips, and I really do like that a little bit better doing that over the gloss. I just feel like it does something, like it's, my lip gloss is like glossing, okay? is doing something. Okay, you guys, so this is all for this makeup tutorial. I'm not gonna really like do my hair and stuff right here because I am going to do a clothing haul like I told you guys. So make sure you have the notification bell on so you'll be notified when I post the clothing video. But this is just the makeup that I chose to do for the clothing haul. So yeah, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to thumbs up. Click the bell if you haven't already to be notified each and every time I post a video. Happy New Year, you guys. Happy 2022. Let's make this year a productive and positive year. Let's press beyond any tests and trials that we may face throughout this year, knowing that He's with us, and if He's for us, doesn't matter who's against us. So I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces. Mwah. Bye.
You said things could only get better.